Hello, I'm here to represent my desktop application called Global Gaming. My name is Jason Frost. I'm a part-time UX/UI student, and I'm a working manager, and I'm from Argentina. So to begin ideating what I want to make, I started asking questions. Do users really, like when they play games, do they play with random players? Why are they playing with random players? Are they simply not associating with other friends? Are they not looking for other friends? Are they not using other platforms to find friends? And what's the reason for playing? Is it social, competitive? And most of the results I got from my surveys and interviews were that the majority do not even look for friends, have low amount of friends. It's contradicting information because if they don't have enough friends and they want friends, why aren't they searching for them on the platforms? And the majority play for the social aspect too. For my user persona, I have Jack Pierce. He's a gamer. His goals are to play games without worry, to be financially free, stress-free. He wants to have a surplus of friends that he can play with on a regular daily basis. And his frustrations is financial stress because he is 20, he's working at AMC theaters, and he's still in college, and his association time consumption. Most of the incentives and influences are online and social media. For the user journey throughout, when my user goes from playing games to ending, a lot of pain points is having initial startup of online gameplay. So finding who to match with instead of playing with randoms, which can be unskilled and can lead to unenjoyable experience. But as I went through my process, I realized that maybe I'm going the wrong path. It's not that I shouldn't be focused about forcing users to become friends together or associate, but improving that relationship. So I started asking more questions like what's stopping them from searching for new friends, what's stopping them from using other platforms to search, what's stopping them from what's incentives I could put for my own platform. For my affinity diagram, I started focusing a lot more on the social aspect of association preference, on the friends. A lot of them, they wanted to have friends, but they didn't want to have the long-term investment that involves making friends. And they found sometimes applications or platforms which make it kind of awkward socially to get to know each other. And some, they just prefer playing randoms because it's quick and sometimes they're decent. For my empathy map, I realized that the majority of times they think and feel a certain way, but they say and do a complete opposite way. They might say they want friends, but really they just want somebody to actually be there to play with them. For my competitor analysis, I have different platforms, which are the main ones we use, such as Discord, which have these features, Steam, which have similar features, but except the servers, competitive analysis for the actual game and data analysis for their profiles, and for the Twitch, which can be also for streaming setup and for messaging their people that follow or friends. So for my possible solutions, I wanted to essentially focus on something that can be one-click connect, can be seamless and automatize the process of connecting to the lobby and finishing and player history. So for my mood board, I want to focus on dark colors, schemes that already gamers are used to. Dark blue, gray, and these other platforms that I just showed you also share in common. Because it helps with the eyesight too. And then for my style tile, I wanted to focus on something unique, friendly, and helpful at the same time. For my low fidelity, I started whiteboard. I moved it directly to WXD, and I started wireframing. For my mid fidelity, I started playing around. I switched it up a couple of times. I went through different setups because I was wondering about what features I should have and what I should take out. And for my high fidelity, I ended up moving into this. So for my prototype, it's going to be a little bit awkward because my desktop is a lot bigger than this screen or any other screens, and so it came out a little bit zoomed in. But here, we're going to start the process of launching the game. On the right side, it shows that this is initially not connected. Once it actually launches the game, it automatically detects what game it is and sets up the background picture. Once a user clicks play, it shows that they're in North America, it detects. Then once they're actually in the lobby, it'll detect which lobby they're on and what match it is. So it'll give you the option in-game or outside of the game on the application, so the user can choose which one they want to do if they have this separate up. If not, I don't want to make it tedious for them to click here. Instead, they could come down here and it'll show connect. So now once they're in-game, so one thing about the focus for gamers is that they enjoy very small icons. They don't want things to clutter up the screen. Compared to us, sometimes we might see this as way too small, or even this, which is a button that they actually press a lot. So down here, we have our overlay, which we pop up, And here you can control if you want to mute and deafen yourself, and you see EC connection. On the right side, you can see the mics, which are active on top when somebody's lights up, when somebody's talking, and the user can mute them if they're being toxic, they're being too loud, they're just annoying. And then we go back here. So this is while the game is actually running. They have the option of viewing this on a separate monitor, or if they want an alt tab, they see the actual users talking and how it flows out. And then as time progresses, on the top you can see how it records the sounds and see what wavelengths they're being loud, and you could go back and replay that if you save it for later. If you want to mute them here directly, you could just click here, mute, and it shows a visual pop up saying that they're muted. So once a game match finishes in the game, it would automatically tell you it's like ending call in 15 seconds. So it doesn't force you to go back to the application and click close or to exit out of the call. And they want to save a recording because if they want to report the player, they can do that. So because one of the issues that for one of the other applications that used to have a similar setup like this is that they got removed because one, they added mods to the game, which that was against the company's TOS, and another is that they had no way of filtering or reporting users that were being toxic or being verbal, being abusive in some way or form. So we go back to player history. Here you can see what matches you played on when, the date, and for what games. For here example, the one that we just played was ARAM, and here we can see the users. Here we can see the users and the platform. So here the whole purpose is that instead of adding them on the platform itself, taken away from the other platforms already existing, they get directly linked to those platforms so they can automatically connect with them instead of having to use multiple platforms at the same time. And that's it. Thank you very much.